It's the final countdown for Toyotathon at Team Toyota. Don't miss these final days to get our lowest prices of the year and biggest savings of the year on our entire selection of new Toyotas. Hurry in for the final days of Toyotathon at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill.
Boy, howdy. Happy last Monday of 2025. Can you guys believe we've made it? Look at that hole. Reminds me of a donut hole.
Yeah, and now I want a donut.
I know.
Take 9 of them.
No. Perfect number to start off our Monday. Yes.
Great.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. 9 News Now on the Monday after Christmas, the Monday before the New Year. By Thursday's time, we will be in 2026, believe it or not.
Hard to believe.
Yes.
Seems like yesterday it was turning from 1999 to 2000. And
Do you remember the hysteria?
26 years ago.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
That is crazy. The
Oh
millennia.
yeah, everything was shutting down. The computers were going to shut down.
Right.
Your life was going to come to a halt. All the airplanes were going to stop in the air.
Right. The Y2. What's crazy is we all believed it. We all thought the world may end in 2000.
I kept
Yeah.
the Advocate from January 1,
Really?
2000. Yeah.
Wow.
Wish I would have done that years and years and years earlier than that
Yeah.
for different things.
Well, as technology advanced, the newspaper even went online, digital copies too. You think about the technology we had not only 5 years ago, but I was looking at the original iPod, right? The one that just played music. It was just the wheel dial. It was black and white.
Yep.
And now we're carrying around mini computers in our pockets,
I had
as
that.
Jeff
That
Moore
was
says.
the mini or the shuffle,
Yes.
whatever it was.
Was
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Was it a certain color?
It was, mine was just like a regular white. Yeah, it was just that little thing with the wheel, and that was
Yeah.
it.
I still have mine, and it's still loaded with music. And I went to the Apple store to buy a battery for it. And the guy looks at it and he goes, "Hang on a second." And he came back with another person, and they were doing this. I was thinking they were going to tell me where to get the battery. They went, "What is this?"
No, not what is this? Their OG product
They had
lineup.
no idea. These kids had no idea what it was.
That was back in the old days where you had to plug in your headphones. Remember?
Yeah,
Remember we used
and
to
they
do that?
gave you headphones when you purchased
Oh,
a
I missed
music
that.
product.
Can they bring
or
that
a phone.
back?
And they
That and the
gave you
actual
a power
charging
cord
block.
to charge it.
Yeah.
I know.
Now
that's
it's
all they
like,
give
well,
you.
you know, you're kind of SOL. If you can't charge
Right.
it, go buy one. And they always stop working after a year. You got to
Yeah.
buy another one, another one, another one. Yeah.
That's why I'm Team Android all the way.
You have been for quite some time.
Yes.
I always
Yes,
want to
yes,
bite the
yes.
bullet and do it, but I like the Apple ecosystem. It's just easy when everything syncs, but perhaps that's dangerous.
It's easy when everything syncs.
Well, I think
Try
it's dangerous
syncing
now.
all of your online stuff on your smart TV, and you got to dial into your Apple, password and all of this kind of stuff. We
Yeah.
changed passwords 100 times because I couldn't remember them.
Yeah. I love how they
Android,
tell you
yeah.
that. Well, make sure you use a different password for everything.
Right.
You'd have like 1,000 different passwords.
Right,
No, it's
and
not
then you're
gonna
sitting
work.
there using your TV remote to do the T9, and it takes forever because you can't sync it up. They know what they're doing. They're
do.
trying to frustrate you
They do.
to get you an iPhone. They know
Not me.
exactly what they're doing.
Team Android.
Okay,
Yeah.
sticking with it.
They
All
give you
right.
the small accessories too. The little dongle, that's the little plug. It's literally this big.
Who, Samsung does?
Well, Samsung doesn't, but Apple does.
Yeah.
And they bank on it. You're going to lose it. You're
Yep.
going to need another one.
And you have to go buy another one, which
you
will
go.
cost you another 20-something bucks to do so. Yes, and you know what we don't trust? The default weather programming app that comes with every cell phone. We have our own weather app. It's filled with information by our own meteorologists and our team
I've
of
taken
trusted
all the
experts.
apps but ours off my phone because ours is so darn good.
It is good.
I mean, it really is.
Even
We
better
try.
than the
We
Weather
try to.
Channel.
We try to keep it updated. Minute to minute if
Yeah.
we can. We always have people over here. That was a good segue. I thought you were getting ready to say.
Hey.
You know who I really don't trust? Weather guys.
Oh, no, never,
no.
Jared. I only trust you and our weather team. Really, though. It's better than the Weather Channel
You're
app.
frighteningly accurate sometimes.
We appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Let's see if we could frighten a few more people getting a live look outside. And we could see still illuminated the downtown Capitol building. And you could see that it is shaking. Not the building, but the camera that is looking at it on the other side of the river. And yes, we are seeing winds a little bit breezy out there, sustained 12, gusting to 25. And now you see the temperatures have gone down again, 51. So we kind of leveled off in the lower 50s. And that's really going to be the deal for today. A far cry from yesterday when we hit a record. Yes, yesterday's 81 degrees. That set a record high temperature in Baton Rouge, beating the old record of 80 degrees set back in 2021. So what about this roller coaster ride? Going from the 81 degrees 33 high yesterday to tonight's forecast low of 30 degrees. So before you go to bed tonight, prepare for a light freeze. You're going to protect 3 out of the 4 Ps. We do have a cold weather advisory from Baton Rouge to points northward from midnight tonight until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's kind of the new age wind chill advisory that's kind of taken its place. So what that tells us is that we're going to have wind chills in the upper teens, low 20s, possibly overnight if the winds are still breezy. And the winds look like they will be breezy at least through the first half of the day, if not more than that. Let's take a look at forecast wind gusts on the graph. Notice they stay between 20 to 25 miles per hour, not only in the morning, but it's really not until about 10 o'clock tonight that the winds finally start to relax a little bit. But again, even a tiny breeze tonight really is going to make it feel a lot colder out there. So this time tomorrow morning, we'll be waking up to 30 degrees. Wednesday morning, we'll be waking up to 28 degrees. Neither one of these numbers are hard freeze territory, so you don't have to wrap the pipes, but most of us already have the pipes wrapped from the last time around. Okay, on the radar, did you see it? There's the cold front, that diagonal line right there that moves away from Louisiana. We still have a couple of very, very light showers out there, so I'm going to leave that 30% chance in between now through about 8 a.m. That's it. Then the rain chance goes away, and there's that cold front stretching all the way up to the New England states. As for our temperatures today, look at how they really don't budge. We're going to be around 53 degrees in the afternoon. That's about it. And then we see temperatures plummet tonight, getting down to light freeze territory. By the way, if you live in the northern part of the viewing area up around Macomb, Mississippi, I also expect it to be a light freeze for you guys as well. But again, if you already have the pipes wrapped, that's fine. There you see the rain potential over the next 7 days. Really not that much, so it's going to be more of a dry weather regime going forward, and we're going to be breezier in the morning, but it's still going to be a little bit breezy in the afternoon too. We'll get a little bit of sunshine and steady temperatures in the low 50s. Then for tonight, we'll get down to 30, prepare for the light freeze. By the time we get to 11 p.m., we'll be slipping into the upper 30s. Then in the all-important 7-day forecast, notice how we start the new year on the warming trend. So Thursday, the first day of the new year, we'll get to 67, and then by the end of the week, going into the weekend, we're right back into the 70s as the roller coaster ride continues. 7:09 right now. Johnny A., how are the roads?
Well, I see sunshine icons there on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Are we going to have any sun today?
Yeah, we should get sun, I would say, by the afternoon.
All right, good. We'll keep an eye on that for us. Clouds are lifting a little bit. Still very windy, though. We'll take a look at some of our cameras, our DOT traffic watch cameras. Bridge traffic is pretty good coming in from the west on 10 eastbound. Had a little earlier incident that they cleared off pretty quickly, so that looks really good in both directions, as a matter of fact. This is the LA1 on-ramp. It's on again, off again, a little slow coming in from Port Allen, but all in all, not bad. And as far as the Pontchartrain Causeway, that is a shallow lake, and the slightest wind kicks it up, so no boats on the causeway on the Pontchartrain this morning. High wind advisory, but no restrictions yet. When they do restrict it, they usually restrict it northbound, one lane only, and the no motorcycles, glass trucks, or RVs, but that's not the case yet this morning. They're just saying it's going to be high wind advisory and no restrictions yet. 10 after 7. It's WAFB 9 News now on our streaming platform. You can watch our live newscast, watch our live streaming programs, and a lot of other programming you can't see on TV, so surf around and check it out.
Well, here at 7-Eleven, we want to start today's headlines by letting you know we're still tracking power outages across South Louisiana. We've been tracking them as early as about 2:30 to 3 o'clock this morning. Both Entergy and Demco showing quite a few outages across the WAFB viewing area. In fact, on the left side of your screen, you're seeing video. This is an intersection of around Perkins and Highland. This is right between 3 and 4 o'clock this morning. We're told that a reported fire from a downed power line is what started that here. Now, this may be a small incident of some of the after effects of the downed trees and power lines that we've been seeing as a result of the strong winds. And then you see that in the form of power outages. This is courtesy of poweroutage.us. You can see West Feliciana, East Feliciana, St. Helena, Tangipahoa, Livingston, West Baton Rouge, East Baton Rouge. We're tracking quite a few outages. In fact, at one point, the outages for the WAFB viewing area, well, that was somewhere between 18 and 22,000 customers between Entergy and Demco this morning. We are seeing some improvements as some of that power starts to get back online, but we're still seeing heavy pockets of blue in a large portion of our area. So we're working to find out when that power will be estimated and restored and estimated for you. You can always check on Entergy and Demco's website, depending on which customer and power utility company you're a customer of. We'll keep you in the know. We're also working to find out some more information about this crash on Port Allen Sunday. The Louisiana State Police is investigating this one, and the West Baton Rouge Fire Department tells us one person was injured, then taken to a hospital. We've reached out to authorities to figure out how this crash happened and why. This actually happened on Highway 1 near Emily Drive. If you know anything, go ahead and call that in to Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP. We also want to let you know about this incident. We're following this pedestrian struck in Zachary. We're told that Louisiana State Police that 68-year-old Leon McNeely was actually heading north on LA 67 when a driver in a Ford Fusion was also heading northbound. Well, somehow that driver hit McNeely, and we're told he died there at the scene. LSP took toxicology samples there. They do not say that they suspect impairment, but they are waiting on those results to come back. We'll let you know if there is an update in this case. We also want to let you know about some things we're following today, including an uptick in flu cases. Local doctors say they've been noticing high flu case counts in the state. That's actually indicative of the whole nation. We're actually tracking them in Texas, Mississippi, and Alabama as well. This is that new mutated strain that we've been hearing so much about this month. So if you start feeling those flu symptoms, they say go ahead and get tested, make your way to a local urgent care, or head to your primary care doctor, and always stay away from people. You know, we're getting to the time of year where kids are at home, they're getting germy, and they're hopefully staying home and getting better before making their way back to school.
I know a ton of people that have the flu right now.
Really?
In the Louisiana area.
Ooh.
So yeah,
It's a strain.
It's everywhere.
The flu shot completely missed.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
these viruses are so smart.
Don't let time run out. These are the final days of Happy Honda Days at Team Honda. It's your last chance to make no payments for 90 days on every new Honda, plus get clearance pricing on select new Hondas. Hurry in now before time runs out at Team Honda on Seagan Lane.